What's up, dudes? Back from Europe. I've been back for a few weeks. I'm about to go to another part of Mexico. I'm in Mexico right now, and I'm actually staying at my parents' house in Mexico, and the house here is out in the cuts, man. There are no people basically out here. Very few girls. So I've just been kind of chilling, watching game videos or working on this thing I need to do for my job that I'm trying to set up and planning on my travels through Mexico. And I've got a bunch, I don't know, I've been thinking about starting up my channel again. By the way, this isn't a pickup guru channel where I'm trying to say this is what you're supposed to do. If you want to get better, just follow these steps. This is just a guy that does game, and I'm just sharing it with y'all. It's basically almost like a forum where I just come on here and I post a video and I just tell you what I've been thinking and what's been working for me. Not to tell you what to do, just to talk about it. But anyway, so I've just been sitting here. I'm actually watching Austin Summers video on YouTube, and he's talking about his transformation. I saw him on Playing with Fire. Alex did a top 5 PUAs in the world reacting video. I thought the guys in there were terrible, except this guy. He was the first one in the video. I was thinking this one thing the other day. I was thinking about how it used to be when I started. I'd be so lost. I would just be watching so much pickup stuff. It was basically my job. It was ridiculous how much I would fucking watch this shit. I would get so confident, be thinking to myself, I know exactly what to do and when I'm gonna say, oh, it looks so easy. It's like when I watch skateboarding videos, which I can't fucking skateboard right now because I twisted my foot. I think I'll be good in a couple days. But yeah, I was thinking about how before I would get all confident and then I'd go out, I have a feel for it, and then I wouldn't be able to do an approach, or I'd get stuck and I wouldn't know what I'm doing. And then I'd come back and I'd watch somebody and I'd be like, how does he do it? It comes to him so flawlessly. I'd be watching text examples or what. I was thinking a couple days ago, man, it's just a structure. I was really thinking about this because I was thinking about skateboarding. So let me tell you the exact thought I was having. I was watching this channel called Skate IQ, and he was talking about balance. It took me so long to learn a lot of the tricks in the beginning because I would just throw them and I had no idea what I was doing. I started thinking about, yeah, once I have a center balance, it's pretty easy to try stuff out because I know where my center is, what it's supposed to feel like. I know if it feels off, it's because my balance is not centered. So talking about game is the same fucking thing. When I start gaming, I know what it's supposed to feel like when I'm in whatever phase. I know when I'm here and I'm talking with the girl, it's supposed to feel a certain way. She's gonna reciprocate that to me, and I can tell she feels it too, and she understands what's going on. She doesn't get all lost either. So in the beginning, I gave girls a lot of power. I would think they're the paradigm and I'm trying to match them. I've learned over the years that that is completely wrong. They can be just as fucking retarded as me. I was in the beginning. They could be even more lost than me. But the thing is, from the girl's perspective, is the guy is the one making it happen, and the girl is the passenger princess, as some of them have been starting to say lately. The other day, I got to go to the city for a couple days. I went to go skate at some skate park here next to the beach. It's awesome skate park. Skating, looking at the ocean. It's so badass. I'm walking on the way there, and I got super excited because I hadn't approached a girl in 2 or 3 weeks, man. I was just dying to talk with a girl. By the way, I just want to make a little side rant here. I've been watching some pickup videos. Why do they always just have ugly girls? Not top tier girls that they'll be like, oh, I approached the girl during the day and I got her number. It's kind of weird. It's bell-shaped. The really ugly girls, they're horrible to approach. They're mean. If I approach some fat chick, it's weird. She's gonna have this huge ego. It's like guys that don't get laid, but they have all these strong opinions about how a woman should act, and they don't ever interact with women. They're not like this. They're a fucking slut. These fucking stupid bitches. Oh, they always want just shit their way. I fucking hate how society da. So that, but chicks that don't get guys. If I walk up to an ugly girl and I start talking with her, she'll get a big ego about it and be like, I'm not a slut, and they just, okay, so that's on the left side of the bell-shaped curve. Then there's the girls in the middle that are average girls, which are a lot of the girls that I see in these pickup videos. I don't know. I think what these dudes do is they approach easy approaches when they're filming. I don't know why don't they approach hotter chicks. The game is different with hotter girls. So hotter girls, they've been more socialized with guys. They're more used to guys coming up to them. And honestly, I think they're the easiest girls to approach because they're so hot. And I'm talking about day game. Night game is a little different, but it's almost the same for night game too, man. Day game, they're just not used to guys coming up to them and hitting on them because guys are intimidated by their beauty and guys don't want to get rejected, which that's a huge up we have. We can just approach and not care about being rejected. I mean, I do get a lot of old programming coming up where I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm probably going to get rejected. It's also good to have discernment too. Sometimes stuff doesn't look right and I just listen to it, and maybe I am bitching out, but it evens out because I have abundance. All of you should have abundance, that I go somewhere and there's tons of chicks. You know what does happen, at least it's my experience, the same problem I had in the beginning, go where the girls are and the girls that I want to approach are. I still have the same problem, finding where the girls that I want to approach are. That never changes. Okay, so let me get back to what I was saying. I'm telling you this so I can talk about this whole structure thing that I was talking about, where I need to know where my center point is and where I'm departing from and where I basically am at all times. In a certain way, the structure is the body of the game. Then there's the whole verbal, and there's the free-flowing, vibing, feeling good stuff. All that stuff without the structure is just like a pinball in a pinball machine. Like sometimes when I would game in the beginning, I wouldn't shut the fuck up and I just try to keep the interaction going, and I would get all worried about what am I gonna do next or how am I gonna do it and blah, 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 blah. Even though my talking got really good, I would still do all the same shit that I can do now, but the whole time I had this thing called the Red Queen effect. This feeling where you feel like you have to keep going 100% full sprint to keep up with whatever they're doing. Be going balls out all the time, and you can't let your brain just chill and trust in the process because you feel like you constantly have to be doing shit or you're gonna lose it. So the whole time I'm like, oh, what I need to be doing now? What's now? What I have to do now? Like now I have to be doing something. What's she doing? My brain would just be racing the entire time. The only reason I would get closes is because the girl would calm me down. She'd start rabbing on me because she wants to fuck too. Basically, I think what the process is now, and of course, I'm just telling you guys what I think. I'm not a guru. Please tell me what you think your structure is, or if you don't really have one and you're in these more beginning phases, let's just fucking talk about it. Anyway, what I was thinking about, these different types of girls that I see when I approach. The bad ones, which these are the girls when I was telling you guys earlier, oh, sometimes I just don't feel like approaching and I freeze up in a way. Like I said, it's good to have discernment. There are approaches that aren't a good idea to go into. When I approach these girls I'm about to talk about now, they're the ones that will halt me from approaching girls that it was perfectly fine for me to approach. I have this leftover pain from all my shitty approaches that I've had. I used to think it was something wrong with me, but some girls are fucking weird, man. Just because a girl's hot doesn't mean she's not, what would be the equivalent of a guy? You know, like an awkward guy or incel or something. Imagine that, but inside a hot girl's body. They just don't know what to do. For instance, the two girls that I approached, the story I was telling you, when I went to go skate at the beach and I saw a girl on the way there looking super good from behind. I roll up in front of her. I pass by her on the skateboard. I'm like, okay, let me make sure she looks good from the front too. I look at her. The moment that I see her, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to talk with her. Pop my skateboard and I fucking walk over to her and I'm like, hey, what's up? And she just freezes and looks at me, and I don't stand all close to her or anything. And she's just like, what do you want? To talk with you. And then she just is looking at me all strange, and she just starts walking away from me, looking sort of scared even. And I'm literally just standing there with a smile on my face, in a good mood, putting out positive energy. No, I'm not weird. It's been approved by many females that I thought were super fucking cool before her, so I know there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. She projects all this weird energy to me, doing all this weird shit, and then I just look at her and I go, I just wave my hand left to right like, no. And then I just walk away from her. I go skate. Later on the way back, riding by the uni, see a girl with these big fucking tits over a flat stomach, skin little waist, fucking hot as fuck. Probably about like 21, 22 on the other side of the street. I crossed the fucking street to go talk to this chick. It took me like 2 minutes to cross the street. There was so much fucking traffic. And she looks like she's about to cross the street. And I'm like, fuck it. If she starts crossing the street when I'm crossing the street, I'm going to turn around and talk. I'm going. I go and I talk to her. I'm like, hi, what's up? And the same fucking thing happens with this broad, man. She's just like, oh, she starts looking around and can't even fucking hold eye contact with me. And she starts walking away from me, trying to make it look like what I'm doing is super weird. Same thing happens. Laugh in her fucking face. And I'm not doing it to be a dick. I used to get into these situations and feel bad and be like, oh man, I scared her. Maybe my approach was too strong, or oh, no. Get all fucking shitty about myself. Like I told you guys, my mind was constantly racing before I had this centered balance point. In the beginning, it should feel like I walk up, I open, and it's very social, but she's gonna feel that it's a guy talking with her. I'm the fucking man, and I'm fucking centered in what's going on right now. It's very comfortable, is what I should say. And when it goes well, the girl will reciprocate, and she'll be like, oh, hi, and she'll feel that I'm comfortable and that I'm fucking going for it. I have no doubts about what I'm doing and that what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to do. She'll show me interest, be like, oh, who's this guy that's wanting to talk with me? And hot chicks, they're not used to this shit. Maybe average girls, maybe uglier girls, they get more guys just trying to fucking hit on them because they're safer approaches. But hot girls, they get a lot of guys staring at them and being fucking awkward, coming up and offering them shit, but not really just being like, yo, yeah, I saw you and I'm fucking into you, girl. What's up? And then after she reciprocates, I start going into my logistics. Oh, what are you up to see, does it make sense for me to... Okay, I'll get back to that. Let me get back to these two girls that I was talking about. If the girl acts like that, it's because there's something wrong with her, and I just screened her out. I've been out enough to where I know when I talk to a girl and she's socialized, meeting new guys, even if they don't like me, they know how to talk to a guy that wants to meet them. And then I go into logistics. I'm trying to figure out, does this make sense right now? now. And the entire time, I'm the center of the interaction. I know how the interaction should feel. We're both open, check. I used to get, how do I hook her? The hook is in when I come up and she feels comfortable in the situation, and that hooks her and she's like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. I'm talking with a fucking man right now. Now she wants to see what I feel like. I don't want to be sexual at this point, even though that tension is built in, but I just don't want to put attention on it yet. She wants to feel me out first. And equally, I want to feel this girl out too. So I go into social stuff and I start just vibing with her. Man to woman vibing, not friend to friend vibing, which they actually look very similar, but I throw in these little things where I make sure I start talking about her as what you would be like in a relationship. You look like this type of person, and I'm kind of judging her, but it's funny. And this is the feeling out part where she starts feeling me out, that I know what I'm doing, but I'm also not super intense and forceful about it. I'm just a fun guy. I will admit that once a girl gets comfortable with me, I can see that her fun, flirty side start coming out. Once she's felt me, my sub-communication, which the sub-communications are just communicating that I'm centered in what I'm doing and I'm a fucking man about it. I hold eye contact with her. My mind is not racing, I can just be myself. So once she feels that, like, oh, okay, he's comfortable, he's a fucking man, he feels good in this situation, I can feel good now because he feels good. She starts getting all loose, start joking around. It's pretty weird. And I'm sure you guys have noticed it before. Girls will laugh at shit that's not funny. You'll say the stupidest shit. Like, look at these pink elephants. There's something stupid. And they'll just laugh. They do that because they feel that you feel comfortable and that feels good to them. And it's just funny. Once that happens, now I can start love bombing them. Oh, let me see your hand. Do you like to dance? Let me see your hand, and spin around. I can start getting touchy with them. I know touchy kind of has this creepy connotation to it, but no, they like it. Girls are very physical. How are they with all their friends? They're constantly touching each other. How are they with their family? How's your mom with you? Touch is a huge channel of communication for females. So I work that into my communication, not to touch them, but just to open that channel of communication with them. Like I said, once they feel good and they feel comfortable, bro, they'll just start rubbing their ass on my dick. Randomly, there was this one time, and this is the only time that's happened to me. I was dancing. This group of girls started seeing me dancing, and they started dancing around me, trying to get my attention, trying to get me to dance with them. That happened to you all the time too, if you go out and dance. I wish I would have started dancing much earlier. That has completely changed my fucking game so much now that I dance. I don't dance with them. Then there's other group that's dancing by me, and I kind of just start dancing with the group. It's a mixed group. I just kind of just start shaking a little bit with them, just having fun in my shit. And once this girl, that she sees all this going on, and she sees like, oh, that guy's cool, he's dancing, he's having fun. She just came up from behind me, stood in front of me, and just started rubbing her ass all over my dick, looking over her shoulder at me with a big ass smile on her face, and then she just walked away, looking at me in the eyes, waiting for me to chase her. They'll do shit like that once they feel comfortable with you. Okay, I don't want to go into this whole let me break down all the steps thing, because that's not what I'm posting this for. I just wanted to say what I was thinking is, it's weird how before I used to get so tripped out by how girls would be all weird and try to make me feel bad, and I thought it was something wrong with me, but it's actually, they're just fucking weirdos, man. They'll do the thing where they just don't respond. They're like, hey, what's up? And they'll just look at you, and then you'll be like, what's going on? They won't say anything, and they're kind of just looking at you, waiting for me to leave, and then I'll just leave, and I'll be like, wow. Now I'll be thinking, wow, what a fucking rude fucking bitch. But before I would be like, man, she really didn't like me, and I would put it all on me. It's great now. I'm so grateful. Please give me feedback on what your guys' experiences are now. I feel like there are just some girls, and it doesn't matter how hot they are, where they just act fucking weird and they can't handle the pressure. Anyway, that's my rant. As far as my channel, I don't know what's going on with my channel. I'm going to be kind of posting, kind of not. I need to start focusing on my career, start making money. This channel makes me no money, which, I mean, I don't really want this channel to be a money-making channel. This is my talking about girls channel, because maybe I'll feel about this differently in the future, but I don't think it's a good idea to talk about girls that I've been meeting with people that aren't into that, because I've noticed that it's cool to talk about being social and going out and meeting people, and I was having fun. That gets pretty good reactions. I don't think it's the best to come off as girl crazy, but it is cool to come off as a social guy that goes out and has fun. So I've calibrated, where instead of me always just talking about picking up girls and meeting girls and how I'm having fun meeting girls and all my little adventures, I just make it about me being social. And people kind of get more into that, and it makes people more comfortable when I act that way instead of the picking up girls guy. So I have this channel as this outlet where I can just talk about chicks, man. Maybe I'll start doing live streams or something. I have no idea. But yeah, dudes, sometimes it's not the girl, but even then, you can come up and be a fucking weirdo, and if the girl is socially adept, she can handle it. On the flip side, you can come up completely smooth, and the girl is socially inept, she's gonna try to make me feel bad to get me to end the interaction. I don't know. Do you all feel the same? I think it's like there are girls out there, super hot ones too, that just are super fucking uncalibrated, and they create this illusion that maybe my game is wrong, but it's just them. Anyway, I'm starting to repeat myself a lot, so I hope you guys are well. See you guys later. Peace.